Hello and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play of World of Tanks. So I'm so close to the T1 over there. So close. I am 1,500 experience away without using my free experience. I could use my free experience and do it right now if I wanted to, but I'd rather use that free experience to get the turret and gun for the T1 as opposed to going with the stock, because, well, I don't want to go over that way. Well, I don't know. Stock tanks just don't seem to be all that good. You have to upgrade them. It never works out that well. I'm sitting at over 1 million credits, which is nice. So I'm thinking now everything's just going to get upgraded to 75% crew when I purchase. There's no need to sit around with the 50% or upgrading guys from what they used to be unless they're over that 75%. So I think that's going to be my game plan. Money seems to be rolling in pretty well now. It's not as difficult as it was earlier in the stages. So that means I'm also going to be able to start playing more tanks down in the lower levels too, because I'll just buy them with their higher level crew, and hopefully with a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, I'll just be able to progress through them. So I can start up like the Soviet tank hunters and stuff like that as I crush through the town here, trying to navigate these side streets. Yeah, I was kind of falling a little behind here in recording, but then again I guess not, because I did make my Thursday, Friday post like I wanted to. I was in a Flames of War tournament, which I've explained before. Flames of War is a World War II tabletop 15mm scale game, but that's about all I had. 15mm scale tabletop miniature game. Yeah, so I was in a tournament on yesterday where I decided to play my friend's army because he didn't want to go, or he had something else to do, and he wasn't too confident in, oh gosh, in how his army can do. So I decided I'd play it and see how well I can do with it. So I played with it. First time I ever played that army, it was US tanks. So I had a bunch of Stuarts and the Sherman. Okay, that was not gonna do well. Got him.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
I gotta get out of here. Yeah, it was Stuarts and Sherman group, and I missed. Come on. Not good. Gotta get out of here. So yeah, Stuarts, Shermans, and I got a 3rd place out of, how many were there? Probably 14? Nuts. Oh, nuts, even more. So 3rd place out of 14 with never having touched the army or even reading the rules before was not bad. I'll take it. Come on, I hate, damn. Ah! Run! I hate this damn turret, or turretless tank. Oh wow, now that was luck. Gadzooks. Sweet, that guy's probably from Philly. Oh, getting so lucky. 11 hit points, I just railed off that one shot. And probably gonna get pegged by that KV. So I'm gonna try and get lower into the town here. But yeah, so someone said, oh, you're doing pretty well, or is it just you're showing all the games where you do really well on? No, this is, I actually sit down, and when I record, I just record straight. I don't do any editing out of games. I don't do any like commentary or anything like that. I'm actually straight playing right now. I just logged in this afternoon and I was like, I'm going to sit down and record, and something's behind me. Yeah, all I do is I sit down, so I'm going to record these episodes, and I go for it. Usually I won't record if I'm playing with friends, though. I'll be too busy talking to them on TeamSpeak or in game chat or something to worry about it. So I will, yeah, that's pretty much, oh, jeez. It's usually how it goes. I just get lucky to, 76 with 4%. He will probably, nope, we got him. Yeah, so, where was I? Yeah, I usually just sit down in games by myself and record if I want to record. And I don't edit games out. What I'll do is I look at the scoreboard before I enter the game, and if I'm somewhere in the middle, or if I'm on the top, I'll play or record it. But if I'm like at the bottom of the barrel, it's not going to be fun watching me get one-shotted, which I have been plenty of times. God, crap. So I'm I usually don't bother if that's the case, because when I'm playing with my buddies, we all play different tiers, so sometimes we get good games, sometimes we don't. But yeah, if I get stuck in a game where... I'm just getting lucky here. If I get stuck in a game where it's me and I'm the lowest, I'm not going to record that, because I can't tell you how many times I've actually been one-shotted by artillery pieces or a super heavy tank that I had no right even being in a game against. It's just not fun, because I'd just run out and get one-shotted by a guy I can't even see, and that's within the first minute of the game, so it doesn't make for a good recording. Whereas right now, I'm dodging, diving, I got 2 kills somehow, and yeah, and it just makes for a better video, at least in my opinion. I mean, if you guys really want to watch me get one-shotted, I'll be more than happy to, but personally not a fan of those games. And then, of course, you get those shoot guy for no damage. Come on, reload. Whoa, that was luck. You guys see all that dropping around me and me getting lucky with these shots? That does not happen normally. I don't know how I'm doing this. I am like the... Oh, as I had the 1 hit point warrior last round, this is like the 1% warrior. Or last video, whatever. Oh, man. This M3 Lee deserves his Medal of Honor, well, Medal of Honor, Bronze Star, whatever. He deserves some awesome award for what he did. He certainly earned his tank combat awards for the day. Like I said, I only need 1,500 to get my T1. So if I'm lucky, I don't have the double experience today because I burned it all last night. Oh man, he sees me. Yeah, don't have double experience today. I burned it all last night playing with my buddy after I got home from the tournament. But yes, so something, yeah, I need 1,500. Switch to high explosives because the tank destroyers are much lighter armor, so you do more damage with the penetration of the high explosive rounds. Yeah, so the difference between high explosive and AP is I'll get into those tomorrow or next round because I'm gonna have this Wesp to deal with and he sees me, so I'm not about to poke over that hill, buddy. I will sit here and wait. You poke over that hill, man. Go on. One of us is gonna do it. We're gonna get shot in the back. Just like that. Oh god. Let's come around the side. That'd be the smart thing to do. There we go, you see? And he got killed anyway. So that was a great game right there, so I'm gonna go into the shell explanation next round or something. Ah, so close. Okay, so now we're in my Hetzer here, and we're on a good map. We're gonna sit here and snipe, kind of, sort of. But yeah, so actually off screen, I just played about 2 or 3 games with my M3 Lee to try and get that extra 1,000 experience I needed, but they were all games where I was on the bottom of the barrel. So, for example, I could have recorded them, but they were very quick and not very good, because I poked out of a hill, shot a tank, didn't do any damage, shot him a couple more times, didn't do any damage, pulled back, and then just get 1 or 2 shotted by like a VK 3601 or something much more powerful and deadly than I can deal with. This one I'm kind of middle of the road, so I'll take my chances. But I'm also a tank hunter, so I'm supposed to do more damage. I gotta back up here. I'm not doing too... not that skilled. But yeah, so with the hold on. I don't think I'm gonna be able... no, he's probably gonna come around my line of sight. Yep. And I'm just gonna miss. Come on now. There we go. So with the high explosive versus the armor penetrating shells, yeah. Okay, for some reason if you aim lower you hit people. I don't understand that. You'd think bull drop would mean you aim higher. Shows you what I know. Oh man. I just totally saw that guy drive right past me too. Yeah, so high explosive is great for if they have light armor or heavier than you can deal with. because if you see down here, I'll pop it up, it does 175 damage but only has a penetration of 38. So either you're going to be hitting people on surface for damage, or you're going to be penetrating and doing a lot of damage. So if it's like a light SPG and you get around behind it, or if it's like a martyr or something, you aim behind the turret where it's completely exposed and you shoot, you're going to do a lot of damage right into the crew bed, probably killing crew, damaging gears, if not even one-shotting them. But as you can see down here, my current load, the armor pin with the 110 damage and 106 pin, I'm obviously going to do more damage if I penetrate people as opposed to, well, it's one of those in or out things. Either you hit them and penetrate, or you ding off them and not do any damage. Because it's not like you're going to do, well, stupid building. You're not going to do any damage to them if you're just dinging off them with the armor pin, because it's not an explosive tip. It's just meant to go through damage components and cause shrapnel, whereas the high explosive obviously is going to be an explosion trying to break tracks, trying to jam the gun, jam the turret, stuff like that. He's behind that building. So yeah, it's situational. You want to keep an eye on what you're going to be heading into and either switch using the keys. I obviously don't have a 2, but if I hit 3, that switches me to be ready to use the high explosive on my next round, or if I hit it twice, that means like that, it'll start reloading it. So instead I'm going to go back to my armor pin, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be facing armor penetrating stuff, or things I will need to be armor penetrating, like this KV or whatever over here. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. If you obviously aren't going to be penetrating something like I'm a Hetzer and I'm going against like a Tiger 2, you're better off to switch to the high explosive round, because you're going to just aim for the tracks or crew hatches or something along those lines. Try and do damage that way. You won't be doing much, but you'll be doing more than just dinging off them. So that's kind of how it works. Of course, I'm missing quite a few times there. So hopefully that helps explain it a little better. I mean, I really need to probably should. Oh, I'm missing. Oh, slow reload. He's looking right at me too. Not good. Double miss. Triple miss. I got killed. So yeah, we'll jump back into Lee, hopefully for one last battle here. Okay, so I lied. I have enough from that last battle here. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the T1 Heavy. Say, yes, I want it. And then go into that one. Oh, I'm just shy. Otherwise I could get that turret and that gun. Ooh, I'll play around and then I should be able to do it. Go ahead and sell this Lee off, finally, now that I'm done with it. I'm gonna try and keep this crew. I like this crew. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch everything up, and then I'm gonna jump into a battle with the T1 Heavy and see how I can do with that. Alright, so this is my first time in a Heavy since the beta. I haven't been in a Heavy since, yeah, I was in the KV. I think I was just in the KV, maybe KV3 or the 1S, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been in a Heavy, so I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to really do besides be a gigantic tank and shoot stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that I'm trying to distract and draw fire to me to let my teammates take them out more than it would be, yeah, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, so actually, looking through this thing, I might need to, actually going to go the long way here, I might need to upgrade the suspension before I can upgrade the turret. So I'll have to toy around and figure that one out. I have gigantic amount of hit points on this, gigantic armor, oh man, awesomeness. Feels so powerful, but yet I'm sure it's pretty easy to kill. So by no means should get cocky. Yerp. Getting hit. I think the KV is over there and everything else. Yeah, I need to be careful. Can't just stick my nose out and hope for the best. Because ain't no super tank, that's for sure. But I am on top, which is nice. That doesn't mean much though. You can be on top and get killed just as easily. So we're going to try and swing around here. Catch these guys from behind if I can. This ain't no quick mover, that's for sure. Turret's not bad on it though. But to get the tank I want, or the gun I want.
Looks like that one went right through.
I don't even know where to aim. Oh, you're kidding me. Son of a... Ah. My bad, teammate, my bad. Oh, I hate when that happens. He's in for cover though.
Gunner's gone. Somebody get on the gun.
Oh, that's not
That
good.
one bounced.
And now he's hitting me right before I hit him. Nah, this isn't good at all. I really should have thought that one out a little better.
Lost the track.
I've lost the track. I'm hit by a lot of stuff. Oof.
He's gone.
Guess I'll
Find
take that
another
little
target.
thing out.
That one didn't go through.
Didn't go through, but I aimed right at his nose. Was not a smart idea. Yeah. Well, I obviously need to learn a little more about that tank before I run out there with it. Yeah, we'll give it one more shot, I guess, and see what we can do here. Well, as much as I would have liked to upgrade the turret and the gun, I did the math, and there's no way I would have been able to fit it on without the suspension. So I had to burn the free experience and everything else to get the suspension. So hopefully with a little bit of work and a little bit of luck, I can get the turret in the next coming day or so. And then I'll have a... Well, the thing definitely needs an engine too. We'll have to see how long... I didn't check to see what the upgrade from this tank to the next one is. I'm sure it's astronomical, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be stuck in this thing for quite a while. But I must say, I do like this. This is the second game in a row where I'm now on top. I just did a quick run with my priest in between, and I was up on top there. I wanted to record it, but I took a look at the time that this episode was running, and we're looking at about 16 minutes before I started recording this one. I don't want to stick you guys into yet another 30-minute episode if I can avoid it. 20 minutes seems to be a tolerable amount. How about that? I mean, I usually don't want to make it too long. Or if I do, I usually would break it up. But anywhere from 20, 25 minutes, it's starting to get a little long. But yeah, so we're in the T1 Heavy yet again. Upgraded suspension means I can carry more stuff, I guess. No real other use. Maybe slightly better turn rate. My crew's all doing pretty hot. I actually ended up winning that game that I was in, that I got killed in. Hello, PZ34. Didn't even scratch him. There we go. Really? Dude's like way out in the open. That thing landed like 2 feet from me. That was a little scary. I have no idea where that PZ34 went though. He worries me. It's up there. Ah, PZ34. So, you want to duke it out, eh? That's PZ4. Bounced, I think. Slow crawl actually up here. Cut him out. We gotta reload quick. He's gonna pop around at me. I don't know why I started automatically tracking him like that, but okay, I'll take it. Pick up the pace a little here. I'm bouncing shells, which is nice. Not used to that. Not used to being a heavy where I can actually bounce stuff off and, you know, take a few hits. Usually I'm used to the light tanks where it's like, you gotta run away. Oh man, this thing's gonna make me chase him too, which means I'm gonna probably get pulled into something I don't want to be in. Oof, get up the hill, man. Come on now. There we go. I don't see where this Panzer IV ran off to. He was right here. There's no ambushing, hopefully. Hopefully I'll spot him before he gets around behind me. I really should check the armor values out on this thing now. Don't see where he ran off to. Oh well. Trudge forward, do what we can. We seem to have lost quite a bit of ground on that end. Seems like we got flanked. Or something. Where is everybody? Really can't just be 5 left of them, is there? Our base is really that open? Well, I didn't do much. Well, there's something over there. M3 Lee. He's not going to be much concern. Someone just got destroyed.
One of our tracks is damaged. We've lost a track.
Ouch. Miss. Dinged off, no damage.
That one bounced.
I bounced off him, go figure.
Enemy is hit.
There we go. Come on, I can hit you again.
Track's up.
And we just go like that, kill him. Where's this other thing that's hitting me? I was not taking much damage, which is nice, but something was being annoying. This guy's gonna get roasted. Boom. One more shot. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh well. That'll do it.
Destroyed.
Where was that Panzer IV? He like ran away and ran all the way across the board or hid or something. I must have missed him. Oh well. God, it's awesome being a heavy. Look at that. I just sat there and took shot after shot, and oh, now I know how it feels to be in this thing when your tank surrounding you. It's like, oh, okay. Target the biggest threat. Oh man, what a difference that makes. I must say, it is nice to be on the other end of things for once. Well, we're about to cap here, so that's probably going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for joining me as my adventure into the heavies here for the first time. If you guys would please take a quick minute to rate and subscribe or leave a comment, I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'd try to get back to all y'all when you do it. Thanks once again, and I will catch you guys in the next episode where I figure something out, and hopefully at some point in time I get a new mic because I really like one that I found and I just can't afford it. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode.